started off the day the healthiest way with raw milk.
Let's calculate his micronutrient intake and see how healthy his diet really is. I'm gonna show all the totals at the end of the video. Let's go.
For breakfast, I had 5 pasture-raised scrambled eggs with raw cheese.
5 eggs will give him B2, B5, B12, choline, vitamins A, D, E, iron, phosphorus, and selenium. Cheese and milk will give him calcium.
For lunch, I kept it simple with a pound of grass-fed ground beef with avocado.
Beef will give him more of those same nutrients from the eggs, plus some zinc. Also gonna give him B3 and B6, so really rounding out those B vitamin targets. Avocado will add some potassium, vitamin E, oleic acid.
For dinner, I went with the
listing oleic acid as like a nutrient. That's very interesting.
grass-fed ribeye and pasture-raised eggs. Turned out fire.
Most of the main nutrients he's getting here, he's already gotten plenty of, so this is definitely a little overkill. The eggs will help with some fat-soluble vitamins. The steak will add some more magnesium and potassium, but all of those B vitamins, zinc, iron, etc., he's already gotten more than enough. Let's check the total nutrients and see how he did. Before we look at that, I want to comment on the raw milk. I usually don't talk about this when I'm reviewing diets because I'm usually reviewing grown men, but this kid's about 14 years old, so I'm going to make an exception here. He does not need to be drinking raw milk. I get it, he's trying to be cool.
Why not? We know I'll list all the compounds on screen that are extremely beneficial in raw milk. Why would he not need to be drinking it?
Attention, he's getting views. I don't want to get too into it in this video, but I just want to make it clear.
Yes, you're a pussy and you won't just speak your mind, even though your opinion is probably shit, but at least
condone that. All right, now let's actually look at the nutrients.
You don't condone it. Cool. Then in that case, you shouldn't condone ever eating anything raw, including fruits and vegetables, even fruits, because that's where most food poisoning comes from, like E. coli. You should never condone eating at restaurants because restaurants have E. coli outbreaks. Or you could stop being a pussy, look at the risks and say, okay, if it's from a good source, it's healthy. When you get raw milk, typically the cow was literally milked like days before you get it, if it's from a farm, which is a lot safer than having milk sitting in a warehouse, even post-pasteurization. There's still huge outbreaks of pasteurized milk.
What I'm about to show you is the consequence of people spewing nonsense on the internet. This is the consequence of these carnivores saying that red meat has every single vitamin and mineral that you need, when in reality it doesn't, although it is very nutrient dense. You have 14-year-old kids who think it's cool, who are at home replicating it, and who are likely causing some long-term damage to their health. As you might have guessed, the vitamins are a mess.
Not really. I mean, these are man-made RDAs, obviously, based on epidemiology. This looks pretty good. Again, you don't need much vitamin C without glucose in your diet. Yeah, no, pretty good. He pretty much nailed everything to what the amount he actually needs. Of course, they're going to